All right, my friends, today we are taking a look at some essential double stick collie drills for complete beginners. If you are brand new to your collie journey, hit the thumbs up button right now. And I want to congratulate you and welcome you to the world of collie. And if you've been training for a few years now, then also smash that thumbs up button and make sure you're subscribed here to the Collie Center channel. Let's grab our sticks and let's get training. Our first double stick essential drill, we call this pie, or sometimes in different styles, this is known as cob. And we're gonna start off with our sticks way out here to the sides. Elbows are gonna be close to the ribs. Go ahead and let your feet come out a little bit past hips and shoulders, or hip and shoulder distance, maybe a little bit past, that's fine. Now in this drill, the focus here is to work on the hip and shoulder rotation. So we're gonna hold our sticks winged out just like this, and then we're gonna rotate just through the torso, right side and then left side. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 on the high line. Then we're gonna drop them just a little bit and do 2 on the midline. Then we're gonna drop them even more where the points are facing the ground, and we're gonna do 2 on the low line. So once again, bring them back up. 2 on the high line, just rotating through the torso, drop it a little bit, 2 on the midline, drop it all the way down, 2 on the low line. So we call this pie 6 or cob 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you're gonna see how there's a little bit of elevation change in the knees. But again, we're just gonna focus on that hip and shoulder rotation, which is essential in your collie skills, because your hip and shoulder rotation is what's gonna help you generate more power in your strikes. So get it flowing. Cob 6. If you have a heavy bag, a tire, something that you can hit, feel free to work a little bit of impact training, get a little snap right on the end of those strikes. Our next essential double stick drill, we're gonna start off in our open chamber position just like this. Both sticks are high, right over the right shoulder, left over the left shoulder. And we're gonna strike our angle 1, our angle 2, and then my left hand, I'm gonna strike the 1 just like this. Then I'm just gonna reset it, okay? So we have 1, 2, and 1, just like that. And then just reset for now. 1, 2, 1, reset. 1, 2, 1. So you gotta watch that other chamber. This is where you really wanna make sure you get that hip and shoulder rotation. Yeah, because if you don't, you're gonna have to drop this elbow a little bit, and then you gotta re-raise it, that chamber, to strike with full power again. Yeah, so if you get that hip and shoulder rotation, you don't need to drop that other chamber so much. And you're ready to strike with full speed and power. Then we're just gonna rotate it, or switch sides. Strike the 1 and 2 with the left, and then that power 1 with the right. So we have 1, 2, 1 right there. 1, 2, 1. Now look on this angle 2 here. You're gonna see how I really have this chamber position nice and high. Strike it down, strike it down. So we're taking advantage of the full arc potential on all of these strikes right now. Yes, you can strike them, smaller, absolutely. But in the beginning, I like making sure that I teach all my students the full arc, the full range potential of the strikes. Then you can manipulate it if you need to make the arc smaller and have a little bit more speed. Okay, I went ahead and moved my camera over here to get rid of that nasty shadow that's going on right now. So it's going to take a look at our next essential drill. We're going to start off in the chamber position just like this. So this time, both sticks are on the right side of my body. Right stick is up on top, left stick is down by the right hip, and we call this one the broken 6. I'm gonna strike what's called a broken 1, so hit and retract. So you're gonna hit to the center and then retract it. Then I'm gonna come up on my left hand, we call that an angle 4, and then a fluid one right there with my right hand. And we're gonna repeat the same thing on the left side. I'm gonna hit that broken one with the left side, so hit and retract, come up on the angle 4 with the right hand, and then down with that fluid angle 1 with the left hand. And we're just gonna start it all over again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. Let's take a look at it from the side, get a little different view. Broken, fluid, fluid. Broken, fluid, fluid. Or hit and retract, go all the way through, all the way through. Hit and retract, all the way through, all the way through. Blackberry was just calling my name, so. Once you have the broken 6 down, then we're gonna go ahead and work on our standard 6. It's gonna start off with the same chamber right here. Now you already did the broken, and you hit that broken and you retracted it to the original shoulder. This time on the standard 6, we're gonna hit this broken like this, but we're gonna turn it into what's called a V strike. This time I'm gonna retract it to my left shoulder, my opposite shoulder. Then we're gonna come up on that angle 4, and then watch my right hand. I'm gonna strike a broken angle 2. So I'm gonna hit right to the center, retract it, but this time chamber it low. And that puts us on the left chamber position. Repeat. I'm gonna hit that V strike right to the center, and then retract it to the opposite shoulder. Come up on the angle 4, just like we did in the previous drill, but this time I'm gonna hit a broken 2. So hit to the center, and then left hand retracts low to the right hip. And we start all over again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right there. All right. Just go nice and slow with these drills here. And again, train them in the air so you really just work that coordination. But if you do have access to a heavy bag, a tire, anything that you can hit, feel free to work some impact training with these striking patterns as well. You want to make sure that you are developing that so that you understand exactly how all these strikes make impact and what they feel like when they make impact. Okay, let's do a couple right here of our standard 6. So strike, pull that V strike, come up and hit that broken 2. V strike, up and broken 2. And then over time, you can go ahead and gradually start to speed it up. And then you can mix it up right here. I'll let you kind of play around with that, where you can start to experiment and mix up your flow. So with just these 4 essential double stick drills, you can see that there's a lot of training to be done. You can work each one individually, master them, really get them repped out, both in the air so you can control the movement, but also with some impact training so that way you can understand how to stick and what they feel like when they make contact. But then you can start flowing them together and experiment what are the creative limitations that you can work with in a more free flow, just isolating these 4 essential striking patterns. It's very easy to want to jump into Kali and learn every single striking pattern that there is, but there's just so many. Stick with these 4 essential ones for about a week or 2, and then start exploring other striking patterns. We got lots of those videos here on the Kali Center channel, because when you have the core essentials, the other ones get easier to learn a little bit faster, and then you'll all of a sudden see this big spike in your Kali growth. I hope that you like this video, find it useful. If you do, smash that thumbs up button. Let me know down in the comments which of these 4 drills is giving you the hardest time. If you are looking for a pair of high quality rattan sticks, be sure to check out our store over at colliecenter.com. All of our sticks come with a complimentary sleeve bag. And if you want to explore your collie training further, I highly suggest to check out the online Skool over at colliecenter.com as well. We got a huge on-demand video library. You can attend our live stream monthly classes and or get the playbacks. Maybe you missed a live stream or you just want to review it. And you can also access one-on-one video coaching as well. And the link is down in the description below. All right, happy swinging, and I'll see you back here next time.